Hello everyone, my name is Ras VJC Branyola and I am the fourth reporter of the group. Today I am going to discuss the dynamics of Asian regionalism. So in 2008, the Asian Development Bank published a book on the emerging regionalism in Asia. Haruhiko Kuroda, then president of ADB, in the foreword of this manuscript, articulated that integration is contributory to the economic development experienced by Asian countries then. This means that in 2008, the Asian Development Bank wanted to show how working together can make Asian countries stronger and more successful. Haruhiko Kuroda, the ADB or Asian Development Bank president, said that when countries in Asia cooperate and help each other, their economies grow faster by sharing ideas, trading with one another, and building good relationships. They can solve problems together and achieve progress. In simple terms, unity among Asian nations leads to development and better future for everyone. Todd identified some factors which are influential in growing integration at that time. First is the enhanced dialogue between citizens of various nations. So this is facilitated by growing tourism activities in the regions and the consistent multilateral meetings among leaders of nation states. So it explained that communication and interaction among Asian countries help build friendships and understanding. When citizens travel and leaders meet regularly, it promotes peace, cooperation, and mutual trust. Dialogue also prevents misunderstanding that could lead to conflict. The second one, we have expanding intra-regional trade and investments. This brings forth closer financial markets and interdependent economies. So it explained that by trading and investing with one another, countries in Asia support each other's economies. When one nation grows, it helps others grow too. So this interdependence makes the region stronger and more stable because countries rely on cooperation rather than competitions. So the third last or the last is the increased connectivity. So this is facilitated by regional infrastructure projects as well as collaboration in delivering public goods. So this connectivity makes the travel, trade, and communication faster and easier. It helps businesses expand, allows people to share ideas, and connects remote areas to the rest of the region. Better connections also help during emergencies or disaster by allowing quicker responses. Furthermore, Corrado noted that the market-friendly, multi-track, and multi-speed approach of the Asian integration is beneficial for the Asian region because of the following reasons. First, we have members can integrate based on their capacities and opportunities. This means each country can join and cooperate at a level that matches what they can handle. Stronger countries can move faster while others can take their time. No one is forced to follow the same speed. The second one we have it opens up for collaboration and merging of smaller groups. So this approach allows all small groups of countries to work together, combine their efforts or join with other groups. It helps create better teamwork and stronger connection in the region. The third one we have, it is responsive to business and open markets. So the system supports trade and businesses. It makes it easier for countries to buy, sell, invest, and keep markets open, which help economies grow. Also, there are various benefits perceived from the Asian integration. Some of those discussed by the ADB 2008 are as follows. First, it harnesses the strength of diverse economies. Asian integration allows countries with different strengths to share skills, knowledge, and resources, helping each nation grow together effectively. The second one we have provides a platform for connecting financial markets. Linking financial system reduces borrowing costs, shares risks, and enables easier investment, making economies more stable and interconnected across Asia. The third one we have makes the economy more resilient to global risk. Cooperation between countries help them support each other during crisis, protecting the region from global economic shocks and uncertainties. The fourth one, we have pools resources. Countries combine their money, knowledge, and tools, allowing faster problem solving and more efficient use of resources for development projects. The last one we have creates regional mechanism for safety and security. So Asian integration builds system to maintain peace, responds to emergencies, and protect the region from threats or disasters effectively. However, there are also challenges according to Asian Development Bank in 2008. First is the need to establish compatible product standards. So the countries must agree on similar products rules so goods can move easily and safely across borders. So the second one, we have the need to establish guidelines that buffer financial contagion and ensure compatible financial regulations. So nations must create rules that protect their financial system and prevent a crisis in one country from spreading to others. The third one, we have the need to coordinate macroeconomic policies. So countries should align major economic decisions like interest rates, taxes, and spending so their economies work smoothly together. So the fourth one, we have the need to manage cross-border environmental and social policies. Countries need to cooperate on issues that cross borders, such as protecting the environment and ensuring migrant workers are treated fairly. So Akaria 2010 explains that skeptics criticize Asian regional institutions for being ineffective. They argue that these institutions have not resolved major regional conflicts, rely on the ICG instead of their own mechanisms, fail to build trust due to an ongoing military build-up, and lack strong humanitarian system despite the region's vulnerability to disasters. So Akarias says that some people are doubt the usefulness of Asian regional organizations. So these critics believes that the groups have not been able to fix serious conflicts in the region, such as between China and Taiwan, North and South Korea, and India and Pakistan. Instead of solving these problems on their own, they often depend on the International Court of Justice. The critics also think these organizations have not built real trust among countries because nations continue to buy more weapons and increase military activities. Lastly, they point out that there are no strong systems to help people during disasters, even though Asia often faces calamities like typhoons and earthquakes. Its challenges and criticism, cooperation in the Asian region remain to exist in principle to serve the goals of its members. These cooperation are as follows. First, we have APEC, or the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation. So this is a regional group helping Asia-Pacific economies improve trade, strengthen business ties, and support growth. The second one, we have EAS, or the East Asian Summit. It is a meeting of regional leaders discussing peace, security, economic issues, and stronger international cooperation. So the third one, we have APC, or the Asia Pacific Community. It is a proposed idea aiming to build a more united Asia Pacific through political, economic, and security cooperation. So the fourth one, we have EAP, or the East Asian Community, a vision for integrated East Asia focusing on unity, economic cooperation, and shared regional identity. So the fifth one, we have ASEAN, or Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Southeast Asian countries working together to promote peace, stability, development, and cooperation in various regional areas. So the last one, we have APT, or the Asian Plus 3. ASEAN with China, Japan, and South Korea cooperating on economic development, security issues, and cultural exchange.